Hey, what's up, everybody? Had some time before work today, so there's been this topic that's been kind of running through my head quite a bit lately, and I thought I'd make a quick video about it. And I'm just going to be kind of expounding. But it has to do with what the real poison is, as far as what is really making you sick. I do get quite a few comments now about people that are, in the middle of quitting or want to quit or, all different ranges of recovery. And, I get to talk to some of them and try, like I said before, I'm not claiming to be some recovery guru, and I'm not claiming to say that, I know exactly how to, fix myself or fix anybody else for that matter. But, in a lot of these comments I'll get or if I get to talking to people, and it's not just through YouTube, it's through, other communities, people come in, you ask them what their story is, and it's kind of it's not surprising as far as how many people will tell me that, they've been addicted to kratom for 2 years and their wives don't know about it, or their girlfriend doesn't know about it, or they haven't told another soul on the planet about it, because I would go on runs like that too, where, I'd be using for 2 years, and Andrew would never see me take a capsule once, but I was using for 2 years, and so it doesn't surprise me, but it took me a little while to understand as far as like what was really eating me up inside, and it's really easy to point to physical kind of conditions and to point to the substance. In this instance, it was kratom, of like, hey, I was taking 30, 40 grams of kratom a day. That's what's making me sick. But you learn after a while, no, it's not what's making you sick. What's making you sick is that you're trying to, bear all this pain and basically shame by yourself. And from what I've seen, as far as the people that, try to just sneak into some meetings and get a little slice of recovery, but they're not willing to open up to their significant others or their families or anything like that, their chances are not good. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it, as far as, just like dipped into some meetings, went through withdrawals real quick, and then kind of, just went on with life and without anybody knowing about it. And, this has been it's been on my mind quite a bit because, I had that rough month of December. There was a lot of that going on as far as, me thinking I could handle it, or then me having slip ups and, talking about it, but still just not really opening up about why I do it or what I was feeling at the time. Or, sometimes it would take me a week to tell somebody, I screwed up or whatever, and I was very kind of distant with my sponsor at the time. And, we've been having kind of more of these conversations of like, it's not just a, hey, how are you doing? It's like, let's get into some shit. What's going on in your life? What are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you working it? And, since I've gotten more into that mode, I feel a lot of the discomfort and the, the shame and all the self-doubt kind of starts, coming off of me. And it feels like, I'm traveling lighter again, and it feels like life is getting, brighter again. So if you're out there and, you've been on it for a year or 6 months, whatever your situation is, but if you're sharing a bed with somebody every night and they don't know about it, man, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. And it's going to be rougher than it has to be. I understand marriages are tricky and relationships are tricky. And I've dealt with quite a bit of, codependence and, trying to kind of trudge the road of recovery while you have somebody next to you that maybe gets it or maybe doesn't get it. I've been there and I know how tricky it could be. But this person, or these people that are close enough, are close to you, they should know. And not just for like their own, like they're the warden and they deserve the truth, because they do deserve the truth, but you want to tell them because they're there to help you. And it's going to make it easier. It's going to make it easier to get the hug from, your girlfriend. Hey, you made it through a day. I'm proud of you. Or it's going to makes it a lot easier to have that hug, talking to your wife of like, I'm sorry I screwed up today, but, I'm going to call my sponsor, get back on the horse and get that love and support, because, all it does is help. So the poison that is inside you that you're just, trying like all hell to get out is not the powder or the leaf or whatever you're putting in your body. It's the secrets. It's the secrets and the shame. That's what's eating you alive. That's what makes you feel lost. That's what makes you look up at the ceiling and say, God, I can't do it. And it's because you haven't reached out. You talk to one person, and you could talk to one person go to a meeting or talk to somebody after, in a chat group or whatever, and it can turn the whole thing around. Having that one conversation with your mother or father or your husband or wife, it can completely change everything instantly. So for anybody out there that's, harboring this shame and it's making them sick, I'd really, really at least entertain the thought of getting that poison out of your chest and just telling somebody about it. I really, really recommend it. So that's all I have for today. Love you guys. Who's playing tonight? Who do I want to win as far as the football? I don't care. I wanted Packers, Chiefs, and I know I'm not going to get it, so I don't care about football. But all right. Love you guys.